It's your boy, and welcome back everybody to another episode on Hypixel Skyblock of Mega Co-op mining from nothing to a Hyperion. Now on this profile, we've already started from nothing and made our way to HOTM7 to some decent mining setups and bought a 900 million coin plain Hyperion. And while the like goal to max the Hyperion was not met on the previous video, the co-op still wants to keep grinding. So the goal for today, a completely maxed Hyperion. Guys, we are going for scrolls, enchants, stars, everything. Since this new goal is almost quadruple our last goal, guys, we are going for about a 4 billion coin item here. We had to go ahead and sell our older Hyperion for 800 mil. Once we claim this guy, we will have the money we need to get even better setups, guys. We got 825 mil in the purse now. And honestly, the first thing I want to do is buy a booster cookie so I don't lose this stuff. Then we'll stuff what we can in the bank and just buy some more gear. I want at least one more full set. And I don't see any crazy good deals on the far pages, so we're just going to go ahead and buy some plain gear, then build it all up. So there's the full set. We're going to want 4 recoms. We're going to want 4 Jade Emeralds, and then we're gonna have to spend a hefty amount on gemstones. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. About 500 mil going into that set, but it'll be worth it. Here's the enchants, there's the recoms, and we'll apply the rest of the goodness when those buy orders go through. But for now, we'll head back to the auction house. We need to buy 20 gemstone chambers, 5 for each piece on this set, and then while we're here, we'll actually buy 8 additional gemstone chambers because we're gonna go ahead and buy another Devon set. So I'll purchase the set and make the buy orders that I need to in here as well. Once we grab up tons of those and a lot of our buy orders go through, we can start unlocking gemstone slots and applying these guys. And now just wow, we have 2 really good sets plus a 3rd Devon set, and we are ready to go. At this point, I still want to improve my stats a little bit, so let's go ahead, hop into the Crystal Hollows. Then I'll set my Heart of the Mountain Tree to max powder buff, max Great Explorer, and we'll jump into the Goblin Holdout to powder mine. We're at about 4 mil powder at the moment, and I really want at least, another couple mil of each before I fully dive into gemstones again, because there's just so much money that needs to be made. So we're hoping for powder, we're hoping for some blue goblin eggs, and we're hoping it goes pretty quickly. I think this here is our first 2 times powder that we have running right now, but I mean, with these perks, we're still getting powder like crazy. In fact, we already have about 1 mil total powder that we can go ahead and throw in. So I'll throw the mithril on efficient miner and the spare gemstone powder on just some mining speed. Why not? Looks like our lobby is about to close, but we've done pretty well here, as we do have about another 1 million powder to go ahead and place while we get booted out the lobby. About, I don't know, 8 to 10 hours into this powder grind now, and we have almost 2 mil powder to go ahead and throw into our tree. Looking really good overall at this point, up to 6 mil mithril, 6.5 gemstone almost. And again, about another 1 million powder grinded on up. This time though, I think I'm gonna go ahead and toss it into Peak of the Mountain. We had only gotten this to level 1. Now I say we do all of the mithril upgrades for 1 more token and get it all the way to level 5. I'll leave it there for now and put my gemstone powder into mole. Maybe another hour or 2 of powder grinding and we'll switch it up. So upon wrapping that up, we can sell all our goodies. That's almost a stack and a half of blue goblin eggs, which is like 40 mil, plus a few inventories of normal goblin eggs, and of course the yellow, reds, and greens as well. Let's also sell these prehistoric eggs. Then we'll go crazy in our tree for speed and efficient miner and seasoned mine men, as next up we are going to mithril mine. From our last mega co-op episode, we had tons of great waypoints set, so let's grab all of those back. The goal is to get this new bow pet up to level 100 and to get myself at least mining 55. Once we reach those goals, we can adjust the tree again and dive right into money mining. Just to keep things changing, we'll work through a few different strategies. So let's power on the fortune and speed. And so the first strategy we're going to use today is coal mining in the Crystal Hollows. Super simple, but with a bunch of fortune and decent coal prices, the money from this should actually be pretty solid. Plus, we're doing this first because we can open chests in the meantime and continue to increase our powder while still making very solid money. Like guys, I've been at this for just about 30 minutes, and if I hit the bazaar, I can sell enchanted coal for over 10 million coins. Let's keep it up. There's another full sack and 22 million coins. Here we go. Goal in the inventory, which means the sack is full and we can make another 22 mil. Also got a blue goblin egg we can throw up. And as you can tell, when I open these chests, we've got essence now. There's some updates, a few new things. So we can actually head to this gold essence shop real quick and we can increase our mining wisdom as well as mining speed. I do think, though, that with the powder being worse from chests, now we should transition off of coal. So let's go ahead and take another 20 million coins from enchanted coal and jump back to our island. The majority of the co-op has unfortunately given up at this point, but Rvval and I are still going strong. So we went ahead and set up a board to track everything we need for this Hyperion. Already we're doing well. We have a good amount of enchants, and some of these are pretty expensive ones as well. There's the Art of War and some sapphire gemstones too. Those were all bought by Rvval, as he's making tons of money mining Obby in the end. Obviously, there's still a lot to go on the board, though. You can see the Hyperion itself, the scrolls, and a bunch of enchants and other items across the board. Because everybody else did quit, Chimera 5 may not happen, but we're still going to do our best and make as much money as possible. Anyway, this is what we need, and we're hopefully going to grind for it pretty quickly. Now, the next strategy is going to be cobblestone on the island. This is actually going to be really good for me because it's something I can do while I'm multitasking, whether I'm editing or doing something else on another laptop. And it's honestly pretty decent for money as well. We've got a couple different picks, one efficiency 5, one stonk, but you throw fortune on there, you throw compact, then you can get a little bit of XP. As you can see, I got to mining 59. And when your sacks fill, you can go ahead and sell it. It's about 25,000 for 19 million coins, so decent money for sure. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? Here's another nice sell for about 16 mil total, and bang, full inventory of cobble. We'll hit the bazaar for another 30 mil this time, then 22 mil, boom. After selling all that cobble, we are on to our third and probably final money-making strategy, and yes, it is back mining those ruby gemstones. Mining out a new area, and I find my very first diamond goblin. Oh my gosh, bro, that's huge. We just got some extra mining fortune with mining level 60. All the way from 0 to 60 on this profile is crazy, and I haven't really been going for it, but we did get it in 237 hours of playtime. So it's been quite a grind. No minions, of course, a lot of mining. At this point as well, we're doing pretty good with the rubies. We've got about an e-chest and a half of these guys, so we'll get a little bit more and then probably just do one big sell at the end. And actually, with our inventory filling up here, we're probably just going to have to go ahead and sell right now. We'll put just a few mil of topaz up and then jump into sell offers for all of our ruby gemstones. It'll be 27.5 in inventory. This is our second inventory. Here's our third, our fourth, and a bit more. Just right here, we're talking about 150 million coins. While we're doing it, we might as well sell a little of this enchanted mithril just to the NPC, and then this enchanted hardstone to the bazaar as well. And the coins there aren't too bad. With all that selling, we're up to almost 815 million coins, which is pretty wild. But I did just continue to mine a little bit of jade only to get myself to the 100 million gemstone collection milestone. New profile, mining level 60, 100 million gemstones. That's pretty crazy, and it gives us a pretty good amount of jade to go ahead and sell. So let's hit up /BZ and throw this all for 12.2 mil, and we can claim this other sell offer for 18 mil. As we go ahead and just sell a couple other things real quick, we can dump all of our sack items for 6 mil. We even have a few more eggs and robot pieces to sell. So let's go through this. Now at 866 million coins, I think the mining is complete. Let's go on through and sell our 3 Dillo pets and our level 100 Bow Pet. Only a few mil for each of the Dillos, but about 48 mil for the Bow Pet. And we're really going to go all out selling everything. I showed this area earlier, but almost all of it has been bought. We've got the Master Stars, all the enchants. With the 800 mil in my purse, I should be able to get the hype. Then hopefully these 2 Devon sets will be enough for the scrolls, because these are pretty nice sets. So here we go. We'll do the gauntlet for 46.9 mil. Pair of boots for 69 mil. Goated pants, a little cheap. We'll go 98 mil. Cheap on the helmet too. We'll go 96 mil. Then maybe 101 mil on the chest plate. And we'll go very similar for this next set. So auction house was looking kind of crazy. We had 28 items, already 100 and so mil to claim. So 18 items remaining, and most of it is that Devon's gear, those pets, and a couple tallies. We've got 8 more items that have sold, including some of the pets. Let's claim that. Rvval ended up claiming some more of the items from the auction house, and there's 175 mil. With that, I'm up to almost 1.3 bill in the purse. He went ahead and bought the scrolls, so I can buy one of these last pieces, really the biggest piece here, the Hyperion, and then we can just start building off of that. So since we have so many pieces, all we need in the one we buy is 5 normal stars. I think this one for 802 million coins. We're gonna go ahead and make that purchase. You can claim it from the auction house, and GG, here we are. This is very similar to where we were at the very beginning of this episode, but now we can go ahead and add all of this goodness. So we will start with the scrolls. There's Wither Shield applied, then we've got Shadow Warp, and of course Implosion. That just about doubled the value of this Hyperion. Let's go. Our buy order for this recom just filled. We'll throw that on the hype to increase the rarity to mythic. While we're here, we'll also talk to the blacksmith and try and grab heroic. There it is. Grab up 10 of those hot potato books, and then I'll buy 5 fumings as well. You just combined all these. This is a 1.5 billion coin book right now. Oh my. Before we get to that book though, and actually throwing it on the hype, I will throw on the Art of War in the anvil here. And I'll do these master stars as well. There's the first, the second, the third, fourth, and with 500 XP levels, we can apply the 5th. Mines, we can run to the end here, unlock the first and second gemstone slots, and then toss on in perfect sapphire gemstones. I've got 466 mil left. First strike 5. I'll have to insta buy this guy. Pretty expensive, 300 million coins. Then we need siphon 5. That'll be 60 million coins. We'll combine those onto our book, and then with 800 XP levels, we can do this combination here, one of the final additions to our Hyperion, and these books are crazy, but there we go. Now they're all on our Hyperion, so we can take these signs off the board, and it leaves one final sign. I'll go ahead and pick up this Music Rune 3 for 64 mil, and then Rvval with the rune crafting XP will throw on the Music Rune for us. Wow, it's beautiful. This thing is over 4 bill value now. The only thing it doesn't have would be Chimera, and that would be like another 4 bill, but unfortunately our mega co-op turned into a 2-man co-op. I still think we absolutely crushed this thing. Before we end it, we have to announce what we're going to do with this thing. We also want to take a look at my skills. I got to mining 60. Foraging is just level 2. Fishing level 0. Of course, we did this whole entire thing just from mining. Coal, I did a little bit of in this episode. We got 30 million collection there. Rvval's at 70 million cobble almost, and I'm at 60 mil. We made a ton of money just on this island from that cobble gen I showed you at the end, but I hit that 100 million gemstone collection mark. Rvval hit 50 million obsidian, but he also grinded tons of quartz, so he's got 10 mil there. Really, we just went crazy across the board on all these collections. Final playtime, I am up to 245, almost 246 hours. Do we even want to know yours? What is yours? Throw it in chat. 251. Oh my gosh, dude. We almost put up 500 hours. That's just ridiculous. If this video gets 20k likes, honestly, I'll give it to the top comment, but if not, it will go to Rvval for all the commitment. Man, 250 hours from his own life just to support a video for all of you. That is going to do it, though, for this co-op. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We will see you all in the next one. Adios and goodbye.